Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Age of Cignare Online. This your friend Cignare, and how you doing? How you doing? Well, today's video we are going to pretty much touch back on what we mentioned in the last stream, right? We pretty much talked about the shifting and the moving around of some of the mobs and some of the maps. We have a few maps that were way populated with some of the mobs. There was like 3, 4 mobs, and uh, there was some changes that we felt that were absolutely crucial for the new life and the new breeding we're gonna give the game, right? As you can see, this is server just restart, but the areas are nice and populated, and definitely they look pretty nice. The new skins are looking really nice, really excited. We haven't yet going very far in terms of the new skins. We do have already the amount of skins that we're going to use in every category, every level, every mob. It's just not, it's a time consumption, but we definitely are on it. So, well, Miras looks very nice. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And here, which is the ranch, sorry, where the horse are, I believe we're gonna have only the brown horse. We're gonna pick another location for the black horse and for the white horse. Of course, we're gonna have new mounts with different skins, armor per se. You may see the brown or black horse or the white horse with the new armor, right? It'll be pretty cool. Oh, that looks so nice. Look at this. So nice. I love the ears and the face. Look at the tip of the ears. All right. Nice and populated. Excuse me. Here in Lagon, there's a few things that I'm going to mention. Lagon is a very special place. Definitely, we're gonna cut the music for a minute, or maybe lower it down. Let's see. There it is. All right, so the goblin is already completed. I really love what Benji did here. It's just absolutely insane. So look at him right there. It has a new clothing, new sets, and of course the shield and the axe. As you remember, the axe used to have the brown wood and then that silver looking type. Now has a different nice look. Let's see if we can get a nice close-up right there. I love this. It looks nice. It looks clean. The shield, look at that. It's a dragon. It looks sick. It looks so sick. And that's just starting. We're gonna change this one. Also, you see the weapon for the main boss character. It will change. We're gonna change it, and we're gonna have 2 different types of skin in terms of the boss and the regular mob, right? The regular is already done, which is this one right here, and then there's gonna be the boss. Of course, we're gonna have the lancers. The lancers most likely will have the tip of the lance with the same as this right here. I think like this one right here. Yeah, look at that. It looks so nice. Look at that. Oh, bro, look at that. There's some positions you get a better light. Look at the face. It used to be like blue itch, and we kind of took the coloring out and we kind of made it more solid. There's another thing about Legon here that it's going to be really nice. First, I love the population of mobs. It's just absolutely insane. They look phenomenal. Now, back here, and most people remember, and most people don't even come back here anymore, right? There's just nothing else to do back here. Guess again. So, we discover that this body of water, um, it has a bridge, basically a little border right here, like a wall. So it doesn't allow the mobs to leave the area. So as you can see, we will be populating this area. Holy shit. There's about 500 piranhas here. Technically, they are 500. I don't think anybody has killed anything because there's no player. So there's 500 piranhas here. This was just a test. And as you can see, the map runs really nice. It doesn't have any latency or lagging. It doesn't really have any of that. So the 5 waterfalls, which sort of a place we can call it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waterfalls. And this could be a special place. Yes, it is a Leon. Yes, it's a low-level map. But yes, we can put something a little bit higher here. Not maybe for low levels, but not for high level, just kind of like, I don't know, let's say, for example, players in this map, they're usually between level 10 to level 15 until they go to Mojas, right? So maybe when you're like level 25, level 30, that you may inquire an area, this may be a special place for you to farm, I don't know, special items such as cards and other items that we might be able to put here. And of course, it is a nice spot. It's almost as big as the Bearfish pond and Taros. Again, this is only testing that we're doing here. We do not know yet what mobs we're going to put here. Most likely, they will be piranhas. However, they're not going to be the same piranhas from Ghana. We also going to make that little tiny pond special. In fact, there is 4 different ponds, or should I say body of water like this, right? And we're going to make them special. The bearfishes, the turtles, the blue turtles and taros, Ghana piranhas, and this part right here where I am right here in Legon. So just kind of expect something here in the future. Not too far. This is something that we can relocate and put some special mobs in there. We will, absolutely. Also, we have removed the King Beholder from Legon. So the King Beholder is no longer here. Remember, this used to be a lot of King Beholders. We replaced them for Lancers. So you're going to see more Lancers, which are also aggressive mobs, right? Which allows you to, to do area, and you might come back to this spot. It's so nice and green. So we keep the land. There we go. It looks really nice. I really like it. The population area is beautiful. We also, here, let me go down here. So you guys remember, used to be a lot of King Beholders back here, but they all got replaced. No longer King Beholders. So it was not eliminated, it was replaced by existing mobs. So there are more of the same, a larger amount. Now in Mojas, we also removed the King Beholders, and we replaced them for Lancers as well. So you're going to see more Lancers here. You're going to see more Lancers in that area, and I believe close to the castle in this area here. Of course, we have not yet touched the orcs in terms of new skins. Make no mistakes, they will not be looking like this. That's for sure. We're gonna give them an ogre, a little orc. Sorry, because we have an ogre and we have an orc so as well. So, and the orc archer, it will be also fixed, a new skin. No beholders around here, so you're gonna see lancers. So basically, what that does, it brings a different life to the area. Let's see. Ghana, we removed the zombies from Ghana. There's no more zombies in Ghana. So you're gonna see the hobgoblin. Right? Remember the hobgoblin? And you're gonna see it in abundance because it was replaced. The zombie was replaced by the hobgoblin. This is the hobgoblin, as you can remember. Of course, we're gonna find better clothing. That red and purple is gonna go away. But if you guys remember, when you make it right here, inside this mountain right here, it was full of zombies. Right up here, no longer zombies. There you go. We replace all the zombies. Now, when I get to Mozart, I'm going to explain something in Mozart. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but it's going to be something pretty cool. We're still working to analyze this new feature that we have discovered. It was kind of questioning the why this is there, but we'll get there. This is the other pond. It's going to be turned into a special place. Of course, it will not be suitable for the regular players that come into the map in terms of like low level, but not that bad either. It's going to be on a little higher level, so more like a bonus spot. Better experience, better drop rate in a smaller area. Just go around it, and that's it. The wolves. The wolves, we're definitely going to have a new clothing for them and a few other stuff. The foot and everything, the legs. They're going to look really nice. We have turned some mobs that were not aggressive. We turned them aggressive. Like the Cyclops, we made them aggressive. And Mozart. Alright, so this map, Neris. As you all remember, there was maybe 3 or 4 different mobs here. They're gonna be now the skeleton lancers, right? They are gonna be here by the castle. We have removed and replaced, as you can see, all the stone goblin or golems. All the stone golems that were removed from Neris and replaced by the skeleton leaders. So all the stone golems that used to be here, they're gone. Basically, that entire map is just pure skeletons, right? Yeah, you're gonna see 2 different types of skeleton. You're gonna see the leaders, 3. The leaders, the lancers, and the regular skeletons. So you're gonna have 3 different mobs, sorry. Which is pretty cool. We may leave the gold, I'm not sure. We'll get to it when we get to it, but we may leave the gold as a special boss for the regular mobs. No more stone goblins. Actually, I'm gonna go through here. You all remember back here, this was the goblin, the stone golems. There used to be like a lot of them back here. They were replaced. Now, this is going to be a much rewarding area. Of course, all those skins are going to change. We're going to remove, we're going to change the sword. That's the one you see there. It's not going to be the same. It's going to look much better. We're going to reskin it. It's going to look nice. Hell yeah. So, this gold ditch, we might keep the same in the inside. We're going to change the cave, definitely. And the sword. Exactly the same for the regular ones as well. Now, in Harris, this place is going to be amazing. A lot of people used to like hang around the orc area, or all the ogres, sorry. All the ogres, and now we have made some changes. So, basically, there is no more magma golems here. They're going to be only... with all the magma golems were replaced for ice golems. So it's going to be only ice golems. And of course, the regular population of ice golems that you already knew will remain. And a new skin is coming as well for the ice golems. No longer probably will be called the ice golem. Maybe yes. We don't know that yet. And the Saturos. Remember, the Saturos were replaced by ogres. The ogre. All the Saturos were replaced by ogre. So we have released, like right now we have the King Beholder. We have the Saturo. We have the zombie. We have the Chimera. We have like 5 or 6 mobs that we have removed and replace that we will be relocating and maps that didn't have mobs, right? So you're gonna see special mobs and those maps that are not in other maps, right? Some of them you will already know, but we're gonna reskin them. We're gonna put them nice and neat. It's gonna be phenomenal. This whole map, beautiful, populated, of course. Look at this. Of course, we're gonna have more mobs here in this map. There will be certain areas that we will be adding more respawning and more mobs, due to the density of the area and the map, right? Some areas in the map deserve to have more mobs than other areas because they are largely fairly nice, right? You can make, this could be quite a few people here. And the idea is you don't have to kind of walk the entire room to really get a nice herd, right? Now, Barknan. Yeah! The Iceland begins. So here, we have not yet made full decision of what's going to be on this map because we have so many options. So what you see now may not be what you're going to get, But this is some of the testing skins that we're going to... This is not going to be here. This is an ice place, so no fire. It's going to be a really nice... however, as you can see, we remove all the Cyclops. This used to be populated by Cyclops. Now, the Cyclops no longer going to be in Barknan. Now, we decided... Look at this little tiny penguin. That's an animation. However, because of the ice, we have decided that we might add a penguin or two. Bam! We may add a penguin or two in the Iceland. Oh shit, he's almost killing me. No, don't kill me. Yeah, he did. Damn it. Oh my god. Don't you. Let me go to sue her. We gotta sue her. Let me I want to make sure I don't die again. There we go. There you go. The land of Suher. All right, we're gonna go to Barton. I want you to see something. And of course, that was weird. All right, so no more chimeras as well. We have replaced the chimeras and Barkman for penguins. Hola penguins, el pingüino. There you go. Again, we haven't yet decided the full aspects of Barkman, but Barkman being such a amazing map, and also large, because it's definitely large. I mean, you have the back area, and then you have the encamping, which is the fortress to take the castle of Suher. So it's a very important map as well, right? It's a good location. The penguins. They move so cool. But we're gonna reskin them, of course. We're gonna put new skins on the penguins. We're gonna make them look penguin-like. Come on, Pinguino. El Pinguino. Beautiful. So all the chimeras, and they have been released out of their duty until further notice. Of course, we're gonna populate this map much more. This is just a testing. And the map can take it, so we're gonna populate it, probably double the amount of mob populated in the map. Suher, what did we do in Suher? Suher definitely was one of the most popular and known maps in the game, because when the game first came out, you know, in our part of the world, around 2006, there was no Mozart. Everybody was stopped here. There was nothing else after Suher, right? Suher was it for a while. When I started playing, that's it. So now, as you can see, Harpy is going to be the main mob, and the Ice Knight leaders. The Ice leader, which is basically, let's go to the Iceland right here, which is this guy right here, the Ice Knight leader. We're gonna reskin him. He's gonna be also a special. You see, I feel this is an alternate mob, therefore they are going to be more rewarding, although they're going to be hitting harder, but they're going to be more rewarding than the Harpies. However, the Harpies, because they are aggressive and you're going to have 3 times the mobs compared to the Ice Knight leaders, absolutely. Now we have replaced all the succubus that they were here on Suher. As you can see, no more succubus. Everything's going to be Harpies. So you're going to love it. This run from this part to the other side, it's going to be a back and forward journey. Amazing. We are also fixing the respawning time. I believe a lot of the mobs were between 15 to 20 seconds respawning. We're going to do, probably in some cases, we're going to leave them at 15, depending, and in some we're going to switch it to 10, making it a faster respawn, so that way if if you're grinding this whole area, by the time you go outside, you kill them, by the time you come back, they probably going to start respawning faster than you can blink. Of course, that requires a little bit more stability of the server, which we have. I feel the game feels so good, so sharp. I haven't feel disconnecting. I haven't feel anything out of the ordinary. And as you can see, Mozart has been taken over by Cyclops. And the Cyclops is going to be Mozart main mob. And as you can see, the Cyclops are aggressive now. Alright? So you can farm the shit out of them. And more! Look at this. I mean, they have a good distance too. Like, they see you. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Boom, look at the distance. Come on, get closer, Papa. There it is. Look at that distance. It's just beautiful. So you get a good distance from the Cyclops. And, of course, you're going to love this. But before we get to the succubus changes, everybody, when you remember, you coming into Mozart, you always saw this mob right here, which is a Harrods mob. However, there's a reason for it. I actually then, I kind of noticed it, but I wasn't the one that discovered the reason. It was Mr. Arthur. Of course, Mr. Arthur. How you doing, my man? And it turns out that this is a special event mob. And there's only 3 of them in the map. 1, 2, and the other one I think is all the way back here. They kind of run around this area here and here, like around this corner. And there's only 3 of them. We try to locate them. There's only in this area right here. I see them around the right, let's see, through here. They kind of hover somewhere around this area right here. There's only 3 of them. And they're a special mob because they are, we discovered they have a unique system that is part of an event system that the game has already implemented. So what I mean by this is that those 3 unique mobs, we might be able to implement them in special places. And they respawn, we're going to have a timer for them. They're going to be respawning, I don't know, between every 15 minutes or half an hour. Of course, they're not going to be as easy to kill as the mob that they have on the same map, right? But they're going to give you most likely 5, an occasion could be 10 times more the experience that you're going to get from killing a basic mob, right? In the same map. So let's say, for example, you're here and you kill a Cyclops, and for example, the Cyclops gives you 12,000 experience, then you may get from the event special mob, there's only 3 of them, and you may get, I don't know, 60,000, 100,000, right, experience. And then we'll do a drop rate where every time 3 of them are killed, special drop will drop at least, or every 6 of them, depending. Right? We don't know. We're still analyzing the whole situation. But the fact is that's going to be pretty nice because it's going to create another avenue for players to hunt and get rewarded, right? Let's go get the mini bosses, the Suher or Taros or, Mozart. And oh shit, I got a ring from the one in Suher. Let's go kill those suckers again, and so on and so forth. We can make them where those 3 mini mobs, we might be able to rotate them. Instead of just having so many maps with mini bosses, we can have them rotate. Okay, this half an hour they come out in Mozart, next half an hour comes out in Suher, next half an hour Taros, and so on and so forth. And that's just pretty nice. I really like it. It's a really cool idea. It's an active event, and it only continues if you kill the bosses, right? Of course, those mini bosses will be cool to kill them in guilds. Like, it will be something that the guild can do together and reward and collect items for their guilds. Those who like to farm and build good guilds, good armies. Now, for the succubuses, we have removed all the harpies from here, and we have created a succubus abundance. Look at this. Wow. I mean, you guys are going to love this. Of course, the skin of the succubus are going to be absolutely insane. We're going to have, look at this. It's just going to be crazy succubus land. This is going to be a beautiful place. And players, they enjoy being here, for a while. Some players spend quite a great deal in this map. I know for a fact. And the map is, and these areas are going to be so populated, it's going to be so difficult to click without clicking a mob. Definitely going to enjoy being around here. So no more hard piece in here. And as you can see, the population of succubus. Once we start getting more players here, we might add more. For now, I think this is good. It's a good spot. Look at this. It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now we are heading to Zireni. Now Zireni, you already showed you. This is the first map that we actually switched mobs and tested it. We removed all the wyverns and replaced it by ants. So all these populated areas that used to be with wyverns, of course, this back here, if you guys remember, this is a whole beautiful spot for one player or two players, three players. This whole area here is going to be packed with ants. It's going to be insane. There's going to be so many areas that you guys are going to be able to, to train. You don't have to be on top of each other anymore. You don't have to be, there doesn't have to be 20 people and fighting for Zireni, because there's going to be so many areas in Zireni that as teammates you'll be able to enjoy, right? We are considering, we're not saying that we will do it, but we are considering making the red turtles. Of course, we're going to change the name of the red turtles. We're going to change the skins. We're making pretty nice, and we might make half of them aggressive, or we might make them all aggressive, right? For every mob, there's 6 categories. There's the so let's say, for example, the mob number 20. Sorry, let's say mob number 6. So you have mob 6, mob 2006. I'm sorry, 206, 306, 406, 506, and 606. Those numbers determine the scale of experience and the scale of how powerful the mob is, right? The 600 ones normally are the bosses. That's how the system has them. That's how the code and the source is. And that's how we do it. So that being said, we may make half of them aggressive. We may not. We may make them all aggressive. And so on and so forth. Of course, the mobs on these waters are going to double. This is empty right now. We didn't touch Zireni in terms of population. Of course, it does have a decent amount, but we want to make it where, let's say, for example, there's a player here in this spot. You're not gonna want to leave this area. In fact, it's not that you're not gonna want to. It's just you're not gonna have to, right? There's gonna be enough mobs here for you to grind, and by the time you kill them and move around a couple of times in this area, they're all gonna be spawning right away. So your level of speed when it comes to killing is going to be beautiful. The respawning is going to be nerfed probably 30%, and some other occasions 40 to 50%. Less time, right? You have Mr. Taros. Now Taros, we also made some changes early, and we showed them already, but we removed all the ants. They all belongs now to Zireni, all the ants. And now there's just Baphomets. And of course, we already designed one, but we're going to absolutely redesign this sword. It's going to look phenomenal. Now, this place right here, we definitely going to make a special. And so is the blue turtles. the blue turtles is definitely it's always has been a popular area in a sense, or known area. And be honest, most people they're training stats, that's where they go, because they get better experience than the bearfishes, and the turtles are not attacking them if they don't have an amulet or so on and so forth. And most people shouldn't have an amulet, but they do. See, the thing about special items that if everybody has them, they're no longer special. That's just the way it is. The term special and unique comes from that. Most people don't have it, and therefore it's very valuable. It's very special. So we're gonna try to create a dynamic system where the items that are special, they are special. Okay, so I'm gonna show you another location that we populated mobs that they were never there. You guys seen every time we show these maps, they were always empty, and the fact is that they're no longer empty. So we're gonna go to town. Alright, let's see if we can remember the locations of these maps. I have not yet focused on... I'm having a notepad next to me. Usually I do. But normally that's when I'm community active. That way, let's see. Go. Let's see. I think it's that one. Let's see. Okay. Is it this one? Because we did one. I think it's the 2. Let's see. Let me double check something. This is not. Let's go to... There it is. This is just a test. And of course, we will be remaking the skeletons in a different ways to populate certain other maps, certain areas. So these maps are going to be full packed. As you can see, this is literally... here, let me kill everything here so you can see that we didn't spawn this. And they're going to be coming in a minute. We'll come back in here in a second. And Mr. Alto put a lot of mobs here. Usually take about 15 seconds to respawn. Of course, you're going to be through here. You're going to be loving it because it's just going to be grinding. And the special mobs that we're going to put here, absolutely start coming one by one. There you go. See? They're respawning. Premium Sun Plus, look at this. Boom, 1 month. Get it up! Dropping. Of course, this is premium maps, absolutely. But they're going to be insane. You're not just going to get stuck in Dark Hole. Magua, everything's going to be populated. Every map that you ever known is going to be populated. Every map, it doesn't matter. Everything is going to be populated. So you're gonna have the two there are gonna be 2 dungeons. It's gonna have one of them is gonna be called, and we're gonna name this after our developer because he's the one that making things happening. And it's gonna be called the Altar Dungeon. Or sorry, tomb. It's gonna be a tomb. Like an Egyptian tomb, but something like that. And we don't know if it's this one or the first one that I went in. But as you can see, there's going to be a lot of mobs we kind of just tested. This room is packed. That's for sure. So if I take this amulet, I'm gonna get nailed. Oh, I thought the leaders were aggressive. We don't have them aggressive, but they will be. We don't have them aggressive, but they will be. No big deal. They will be. All right. So let's see if we can go to another location. Let me go to... I think this is a very crazy one to locate, but let's find out, because this is a very kind of odd map. It has the bridges with rocks. It usually could be an event map or something like that, but we'll define and determine that. Let's see if we can do a 100 250. Yeah, there it is. This is why it's weird. And I forgot the location where I should have record the actual location. I think it's... Oh, almost there. Almost. Okay, so it's the other way around. There you go. Okay, so now this map here, we will, and it's kind of tempting, because if you look, let me show you. I think this is, let me double check something here. Where are you? Okay, 31, 32. So we're gonna go. So we'll do 10 only. So that's the gray bat. Actually, we're gonna change the name for a different bat type of name, but they kind of match, and we're gonna make it matchable more with the land. So there will be kind of like the mob for this particular map. Of course, you have the gargoyles. The gargoyles could be an alterno, and you can split them. You can make two different gargoyles. One that looks like rocks. We have a special skin for that. Now, make no mistakes. All these images, they are on the ground. They're all graphics, very old. We will be making them again. There's gonna be like this stuff right here. We're gonna decorate this place. It's not gonna be just. Okay, so I think I have to go that way. Yeah, this way. We're gonna, little by little, of course, we're gonna start discovering more and more. The NPCs, we're gonna get NPCs that we're gonna replace. The skins, so we're gonna move them around, we're gonna shift them around. And they're gonna look nice. They're gonna look really nice. I wanna go to the center, which is that one right there. This is a big map. And we have to be careful what type of mob we put here. Make it easy and not too clumsy for the player to get stuck or anything. I mean, it seems very good. No big deal. So the mobs are gonna be nice and chosen. No worries. Nika. Everybody remember Nika? We have a little picture here for Nika. We removed the gargoyles and the bats, as you can see, and we replaced them for banshees and leeches. So you have the lich and the banshee. They are gonna be the mobs for this dungeon. Of course, this colorful thing will not. We're gonna find a suitable, you know, depending of what we're gonna make. I do like the design of this right here, but if we have to sacrifice certain things to make it look better, then we will. And the Banshee, yeah, Banshee, we already seen the dead skin with everything in clear, so we know what to do. There's three different parts. There's one, two, three. This one, the back goes with the center. Those little pointy things. So we're definitely gonna make something pretty cool out of that. But this map is definitely gonna be a very amazing map, and without a doubt, it's gonna be populated with heavily rewarded experience and amazing items that are going to be dropping from here. I mean, there's going to be so many mobs here that you're not going to be able to click going through some of these areas without clicking a damn mob, bro. Like, it's just going to be sick. The big room, it's going to be a place where players are going to have the most amazing time, like we used to back in the days. This used to be a main map, and then it became nothing. No, we got to change that. We got to make the areas that are more prompt to give better rewards to players. We need to design them so that players desire them, and that's what we're going to do. We're gonna make this desirable area. It's got to be a big place here, and absolutely amazing. Look at that. That's pretty neat. If I can grab this right here and redesign it. Not redesign it, but like, let's say put some color into it, some nice shape of colors. Make it look alive. Make it look nice. Well, the fact is that we're making so many changes and we are working at a rapid speed. It's just absolutely amazing. You know, I want to thank Benji and Mr. Alter. You guys are absolutely insane. I love watching you guys in action. I love watching you talk. I love how you guys come across a wall and just break it down. Break it down. You know, it's just a feeling that we didn't had, and unfortunately we didn't had, because it was very difficult to speak to the old programmer. He was never available. He was never the type of person who would sit here and discover and try to find the root of any issues, procrastinating. Of course, a person that commits an act like he did, what could fuck you expect of somebody like that? Garbage human being. Him and his friends, the little tiny crew that he has, they're eventually going to do something so stupid, they're going to pay the price. This is pretty cool. The old Nika. I can't wait to assign the mini bosses in this place. The mini bosses in Nika is going to be absolutely majestic. I mean, killing the suckers are not going to be easy, but you're going to get. I mean, it's not going to be like killing a regular boss, but definitely. And the regular bosses, don't get me started. Do not get me started on the regular bosses. When you see some of the, let me see. The skins that we have for the bosses. This is only You know, yesterday we were talking about it, and the Ice Knight, the Ice Knight King, the IKK, is nothing but the Ice Knight leader. It's just there's a tool that enhance them, right? Let me show you. What is the Ice Knight leader number? Number 26. Let's see. So if you see them, they walk the same, they look the same, they have the same face, they have everything. There's nothing different. It's 100% the same mob. The only different one is enhanced and size, and the other one's small one. That is something that we were talking last night, and I said, well, if we can actually enhance a regular mob to this size and convert it into a boss, we'll be having main mobs bosses. Like at Nika, you will see, let's say, a lich, right? Let's say a lich, but this size, the size of the IKK, all right? And you would choose special mobs where it has pretty cool mobs, and then boom, you get a boss in there. Now what we can do is we can create the regular bosses, like it could be, you know, saying as a regular mob, and then you have a special bosses, right? Like the one we know as the Dimension Worm, right? We're gonna create a new skin and a full new look of what it looks like, and then of course, because they're gonna be different than the other bosses, that we're gonna decide them as special, you know, ultra special, very ultra special. And the fact is, they're gonna look super califragilistic bro. Absolutely. This ain't nothing. Yeah. Insane. Absolutely. I was also thinking this ladder, this stairs right here. When you go to the dungeon, you actually see the actual stair. This is like an image. And we might be able to update this to make it look like it's actually a stair, not like a ramp. All right, it looks like a ramp. They try to design a stair, but it looks like a ramp, an uphill ramp. Yeah, the fact is that we are absolutely insane. This is beautiful. I love it. All the new changes that we're doing are definitely... Oh, you're going to see also, for example, you see these NPCs right here. You're going to have the quest button active. And the quest button... All the NPCs, when you click the chat, it's going to tell you something about where they are, and you know we're going to make sure that we detail those NPC when we get to them. Of course, we're not on the NPC work now; we're on mobs. I was also thinking. Let me check something. I haven't tried, but we can try. Let's see. Let's do 50. I just want to see if they go out this land right here. Because the mobs, I don't think they can get in the water. So if they can get in the water and nothing can go out the water, which they can. You see, they stopped. That means we can actually drop a special mob in here that doesn't go out, right? It could be just one mob, one mini boss, right? And have him spawn here. He will never leave this area because there's no way to get out. If you look at it, this is basically one of the waterfalls on Lagon. They just brought it here, right? They made a small, even has the sound effect. Absolutely. Oh yeah, this could be a special place. Why not? This could be our fifth pond. Alrighty then. Well, it is time for me to take a quick break, and it was great to share with you some of the updates, some of the things that we are absolutely working very hard for you. And once we have some more, we're going to go ahead and keep bringing you updates and making sure that everything that we are planning, we give you a heads up. There's another thing that we're working on, and hopefully, if can be done, we will go ahead and open the door and share with you. This is basically an after level 200 type of thing. So we're gonna leave it into a pause now because that's something that we're not yet getting into it, but it sounds good, it looks good, it feels good. So if it has that combination, it must be right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. This is your friend Cignare.